Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity 2. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today here in the... what do they call this place? Oh, it's the Golay. Oh, I thought we were in a... yeah, they call it a different name. There's like a... this is a village. No, this is the Golay. It's the village, but the one below where we're going, but not right now, also has another name, but that's the one I forgot. Okay, so... we never came up here? We did. We came over to there. Okay, fast mode activated. Let's move this way. I can use WSD. It's a little bit slow, but you can change the speed of that. Let's go into Biha's house, because her husband, I assume, could be her sister, her brother, or someone, or just a friend. I'm assuming a lot of things here. Could be not even a friend. Oh, she's getting ready. She's getting ready for murdering people.
Was taking Bataro not enough for you?
Me? I didn't take Bataro. Oh, she might be mistaking me for somebody else. Yeah, Bataro. Bataro was sent down. Two sickly Juana infants lie swaddled under rags. Well, we do have a little bit of alchemy if we need to. Well, they are sickened. Doesn't mean they're sick. But, hey guys. Do you say things? No. Are you also a pirate? You don't look like a Roparo, he says. Are you guys all pirates? Because Roparo, if I remember correctly, is the lower caste of the Juana culture, or society, rather. So, are they all pirates? A woman thrashes a row of tunics and sarongs hanging from the rafters. Her pointed teeth are gritted in frustration, her lips set in a snarl. The clothes are spotless, yet she swings a handful of reeds again and again, grunting with each blow.
Bataro is gone. Dead. What more do you want?
She punctuates each statement with a fierce whack of the reeds. The children flinch, looking between you and the woman. Are you alright? She looks at you for the first time. A fraction of her anger burns off.
Forgive me. I thought you were with the guards who took him. Other castes never visit here.
She looks pointedly at Takeo, who obviously is not of the Roparo.
Do the gods pay a visit to mock my misfortune? Or is Sacred Stair overcrowded?
Ah, forgive the intrusion. We were just leaving. That is, giving you space to grieve.
We weren't leaving, we were just arriving. Takeo, I'm the leader here, shut up.
So many crowd into the gullet and you worry about space. My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
Are the foreigners the reason why you're here? I mean, maybe they're not, but she might get that perception. I can't ask that. How did you know the man who lowered into the old city? Who they lowered into the lower... yeah, who was lowered, yeah. One of the children starts to say something, but Biha shoots him a sharp glare. She turns back to you, arms crossed, gripping the reed bundle tightly.
Bataro is punished already, I say. Whatever offense he gave, do not hang it on our necks.
She begins swatting at the laundry again, though with considerably less gusto. He was trying to tell you something. He was actually apologizing, not really telling her something. Yeah, Overseer... no, actually, Overseer Tenga is after you, yeah. I know you're scared, but I'm not here to harm you.
We say the only thing that live in these depths are ghost eels. And fish eaten by ghost eels. Which are you?
She turns away from you, striking the sarong harder and harder. Takeo flinches at each blow, fascinated even as he shrinks back in discomfort.
The traders say they bring riches in their big ships.
The fabric pops and snaps beneath her fury. Sweat is flying, spattering the clean sarong.
But what reaches the gullet? Only crime and sickness, I say.
The traders say they bring riches... huh. Let's listen.
The Rawatayans promise marvels, strong walls, and plenty for all.
She moves on to the next tunic, thrashing it with an even greater strength or fury.
Akira, still my back aches from building their fort, and still I live here.
The Rawatayans promise marvels? Well, to them? Sure.
And Bataro said we would finally leave.
She breaks off, her shoulders heaving as she catches her breath. I'm gonna wait here. I don't know I shouldn't say anything. I don't think I should say anything. Let's go with that.
Outsiders cover our islands with walls and gates. Many Huana come to Nekataka, but even here, the outsiders crowd us. In the villages, the chieftains know even the Roparu. Here, even neighbors are strangers. That is Deadfire now.
Well... I wonder... I mean, what she's describing to me sounds very much like the life of a crowded place, the life of a city. Because villages... Well, they're... I've thought of this particular subject. It's for me, it's a subject that I grew up with, sort of discussing the subject of life in the city, and it's a subject that is very, very old. You can read stuff about this. Even the Greeks talked about this. The ancient Greeks talked about this. About the evolution and the difference of life in the fields, not necessarily in the fields, but sort of in the countryside and in the city. And of course, the polis, the ancient Greek polis, which was the city or the equivalent, wasn't exactly the same sort of city that we have these days, and certainly didn't suffer the same exact alienation, basically, of strangeness. What, like, people become stranger to each other in the city. And in my opinion, today, and I say today because, again, as I said, I grew up thinking about this, and I've progressed through multiple ways of thinking about it. In my opinion, it has to do with infrastructure. But it's all down to infrastructure. The more you depend on your neighbor, the more you know them. And where there is more infrastructure, you don't need to depend on your neighbors, so you don't need to know them. And basically, you tend not to. And that's why villages, yeah, even what she's saying over here, yeah, even the chieftains know the Roparu, which are the poorest ones. So she's more opposed. I don't think... she might be opposed to the not Haumawa, the Rawatayans, and to the Valians coming here and all that sort of stuff. But I think she's more opposed to the progress they bring, and I say progress in the sort of modern sense of the word, sort of the shift from a village towards a city, a modern day city sort of thing. So yeah.
I only want to be free of this place. That is how the trouble started. I heard a Rawatayan captain took up at the tavern. Suduzo, they call her. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers.
Strange. They usually stay topside.
Huh. Yeah. That's promising, actually.
Batara went and found her in the tavern.
Her eyes go hard and dark.
Next I see him, the guards are dragging him to the cage.
Maybe I can talk to Suduzo? She looks at you with the same critical eye she's been giving her laundry, wringing and tugging the reeds.
They say many Rawatayan captains are women. Maybe her ears will open better to you.
She looks around, taking in the hanging clothes. Is that because I'm a woman? It might be. That she said that line, I mean, mind you, but open better to me. Yeah, it would make sense. She looks around, taking in the hanging clothes, the huddled children, and the warped and splintering walls of the shack around her, or around them.
Bataro took some coin. Everything he scraped together working on the docks. And he went to bargain with the captain. I would offer it to you, but it is probably in the old city with Bataro. Or in someone else's pocket.
Or in someone else's pocket, indeed. Yeah, tell me about this captain.
Suduzo.
Yeah. Biha is... That was funny, because I was going to ask, tell me about this captain. What was her name? But I didn't ask what was her name. Because my next step would be to scroll up, and I didn't want to do that. But if I had asked what was her name and just clicked, she would have replied to me. That was pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. It wasn't, as it turned out. Biha is holding the reed so tightly, she snaps one in two.
They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. But she threw Bataro out.
She looks down at the broken reed in her hands.
Always Bataro was careful with his words, especially as a Roparu. But a Roparu in Nekataka gives offense just by breathing the air of his betters.
How many of you need passage to Rawatai?
We are 6. 3 children, 2 babes, and me.
Are they all yours?
Such a strange question.
Is it?
A Raparu child is the child of all Raparu.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. I'm Valian. Actually, do I have... No. I'm from the Whited Ones. I don't know where Penumbra comes from. In the first game I was... Anyway, I'm foreign. I don't know any of this stuff.
At least that is the way in the village where Bataro and me came from.
Yeah.
But here, we are all strangers. No one looks in on the sick or cares for the children.
It is interesting because this was phrased in a way to create the distinction between what a parent and a progenitor... Is it progenitor, the word? It might not be progenitor. Basically, there's a difference between a parent and a mother, or basically the bloodline. And parent is necessarily social, and you'll see that in adopted children, for example. They are still their parents, even though they're not the blood related. And the question here, when I asked this, it was still in my mindset. I mean, of course, I didn't ask the question. Of course, I just selected the option. But when I said it, I was thinking in the mindset that she was with what was his name? Botaro? Yeah, Raparu and Botaro. That confuses me a little bit, but anyway, Botaro. I was in the mindset of her being... My first instinct was that they were lovers, or they could be siblings, or they were of the same age. So and they seem to have a connection there. So yeah, but I was still thinking of that. So I just chose the option because that was the option I wanted. But normally I probably wouldn't have asked because, well, I don't know how Omawa. But what's like, maybe Almawa have more twin babes or something, because that's 2 babes right there. So either they are twin, or maybe they twins, or maybe they're from different mothers. But yeah, it was meant. The question was written in a way to make it obvious that I'm not asking about who gave birth to whom. I'm asking about specifically about the parentage and children. But yeah. So yeah, actually,
6.
Yeah,
3 children, 2 babes. Such a... At
That's-
least, but here...
that's the only question. That's why I asked it. Okay, so tell me. No, I could look for Botaro.
I could never ask someone to go down to the old city, but since you offer...
She trails off, working the reeds between her hands, while hope and dread battle in her eyes.
It is a big and dangerous place. But perhaps he hid himself. Perhaps...
But she steadies herself with a shake of her head.
Please, help him if you can. Or bring me news if you cannot.
Will do. Do you know the way to Delver's Row? What was that one? The one beneath? Yes. She blinks in horror.
Never. That is the surest way to get the attention of the Overseer. I hear it is somewhere in the Narrows. It is possible Anoi knows. He has lived here longer than any.
Where is Anoi?
His hut is just along the walkway to the southwest.
Okay, so farewell. There we go. So we have a quest. Let's actually focus on that right now. I need to sleep, but hopefully I'll be able to sleep down below. Because I can't sleep over here. I believe that is the sleep button. I might be wrong on that. Is the sleep from the inventory screen? Maybe. Let's find out. Because that's very much about the weight. No, yeah, it is. It is a sleep button. We saw that before. We got a guard over here. Hi. Will you let me through?
The Overseer says you can go below.
Thank you. A rickety metal cage swings over an abyss. Your clothes billow with a foul wind from below, and faint screams and roars echo from depths. Also another word that I have trouble pronouncing. Still, you can make out the tale from this distance. Let's go down. You step into the jouncing cage. Only me, apparently. The door slams shut, which is bad, if I am alone. The door slams shut, and your descent begins with the rattle of chains. As your eyes adjust to the gloom, you begin to make out crumbling ruins and shadows flickering between them. The cage comes to rest with a groan. I was waiting for the groan, but I think it would only come if I clicked on end. Hopefully we won't get attacked immediately.
City beneath the city beneath the city. Each layer of Nekataka is more pungent than the last.
Isn't this awesome? I actually didn't figure this the gullet, sorry, the gullet as being a city beneath the city, but still. Okay, so back here we are to these very angular styled, at least the stones, the pavements, the slabs over here are like that. There's a lot of bodies. They're fresh bodies. Well, I say the fresh bodies. They're less than a month. And they look to be all quartered? How many people do they send down here? Holy crap. Okay, so that's back up there. There's no passage over here. Pressing tab doesn't give me anything, so let's see what I can do. Okay, I figured that was gonna give me something.
What do you need?
I need to open that thing, because that is... I don't know why that happens. Some copper. It's all good. That thing goes away, right? She's actually taking damage. Oh, no, because that thing reduces constitution, most likely, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, crap! We're in combat? Adair. Why are you in combat? And where? Oh, no! Okay, I'm gonna need Adair over there. Let's see. Vigorous strike. I don't have a leap. Why no uses left? Oh, it's per rest. That's bad. Okay, but he's on this side, so it's not too bad. Let's get you over here. Let's get a into the fray on you in particular, because you're the worst, and all these guys should be okay. Okay. So that rot gas over there should be relatively simple. Second, I'm gonna get a circle of protection. First, yeah. Then I am gonna go with that right there. And then on you, I could do many good things. Strike the bell for extra penetration. Getting you out of there would be fantastic. Let's go with that. Is this per rest? This is not per rest, right? These are per encounter. Let's go with that. On your face. Right there. She has the correct weapons. That's great. Okay, next up. This is kind of good, but unfortunately he's attacking her. So I don't like that. I would like this, and I can. Let's go with that. Dare finishes his ability, which is great, because that means all these guys are attacking him. That is actually pretty great. And then he's on defense mode, and I can also have vigorous defense, which is also pretty good. Let's see if that is fast enough to do that. Yeah, okay. So autopause will take care of me. Penumbra just finished that, which is great, because now I will do this one. She is, of course, exposed, but I'll try to paralyze these guys.
You see that, Ishi?
That guy's probably... Was that good? Was that good, Maya? Takeo finishes his ability, which means storms will start coming. I don't have any heals, do I? I do. That's pretty good. Oh, that's nice. Go for it. And Shori finishes her ability, so she can go for the heal right after that. The AI should take care of the rest here. Penumbra also finished her ability, so I will do a little bit of this, and hopefully nobody's gonna go back there. Shodi's not doing it. No, Shodi is not doing anything now because she finished her ability. Okay. And I have Dire Blessing, which can always work. Takeo also finished his ability. I think I'll be okay. Let's just attack that. Right there. Penumbra also done with that. Can't change the positioning. I can do this. Was it good? It was, actually. So, Takeo, what do you have? That's ranged, isn't it? That's a ranged weapon. Yes. Why are you so close? Shodi finished that ability. Let's see. Press tab. So these are Dargles.
I am stuck. Aid me.
I will aid you in a little bit. Maybe.
See that, Ishi?
You also probably shouldn't be using that. Let's use that ability there. Okay, so there's Dargles all over the place. Now, Dargles are like ghouls, except they are crappier versions of ghouls, I think it is. And what ghouls are basically corpses that still have souls clinging to them. That's their vessels. But more importantly, they feed on the deceased. The deceased, sorry. So basically they're clinging onto their flesh, because the flesh tastes like soul. But it isn't soul. They need soul, and they basically become Dargles or become ghouls because what is it? The Dargles? No, the Dargles are the dummies. The ghouls are the smart ones. Any ghouls, I think, still retain a a semblance of personhood and just intelligence and smarts. This is not great. This is not great at all. Oh no, you're over here. Okay, let's see what I can do. Shodi, Takeo, Maya. Are you at the front? You dummy, you shouldn't be there. Okay, I want you to cast this. And everybody else. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So basically, Dark Ghouls are already the ones that have lost that connection with their soul. Because then eventually they just go mad and just become what we are fighting here, the Dark Ghouls. I think it's like that. I think it's like that. Could be something else.
I'd be glad to.
But we don't know. Also, why are you not seeing that? Oh, there it is. This body has been savaged by many claws and fangs. A cloud of essence hangs over it. You recognize it as belonging to Wataru, the man you saw lowered from the gullet. Sorry, the gullet earlier. His soul remnant pulses with energy. You prepare yourself for a now familiar jolt and feel yourself pulled into one of his memories. You are being dragged toward the cage, but you're not looking at it or at the darkness below. Soon there will be nothing else for you. Overseer Hitenge is holding the marked coin, the swollenet, and glaring at you. You already tried explaining yourself, but it's no use. He knows where you got it. He tucks it into his pocket. Instead, you look at Biha, furious and heartbroken where she stands beyond the guards. There's something you need to tell her, but she's so far, reciting farther by the second. Okay, what is it? You are standing in front of a man. His dark, wizened face reminds you of old leather, but a delicate work of embroidery rests in his lap. He holds out a purse with long, fine fingers. It's heavy. It's probably more money than you've ever earned in your entire life. You try not to let this show on your face. You know what to do. The crime lord nods at you. Please remind me. It's the Rayo. Let me write it down so I remember at least. Although we're probably gonna get that in our quests, in our journal. But please remind me. You will meet our mutual associate near the Adra mill. She will give you a package, pay her, and bring this package to the Undercroft. Is that where I think it is? That where in the place that death happened to us many times? He watches you for understanding before he continues. My people are particular about security, but show them, excuse me, but show them the swollenet, and they will let you pass. You pat your pockets for the marked coin. Yes, it's still there. You leave the lair of the Rayo, the lean, and then zip through the narrows, past the Svef chewing, oh, Svef, yeah, it's the drug. Svef chewing guards, left at the four-way intersection, and left again to the gullet. So basically, that's the way back, okay. I suppose I'm not gonna need it, because I will explore everything, but still, that's the way to the Rayo. Your hands are shaking, and you're remembering the rumor Biha told you about, of a merchant captain at the tavern. The money is heavy in your hands. It's a risk, but you realize you've already decided to take it. Oh, so... Oh. I was gonna say, so that's why he got killed. Maybe that's why he got... I mean, if he got killed because of that, that means that, what was his name? Or her name, I don't remember. Hitenge, Overseer Hitenge, imprisoned him and he's in collusion with the Rayo, or someone, because he took money from the Rayo. It could also be that the merchant captain at the tavern is in cohorts with the Rayo, and that's the reason why, if he took the money to her or something. The money is heavy in your hands. It's a risk, but you realize, okay, let's go with that. Actually, did I read everything? I did. You approach the tavern with your heart in your mouth, realizing that you can't just walk in there holding the Rayo's purse. You need to hide it. Fortunately, the rubble around you offers plenty of hiding places. When no one is looking, you clear some stones out of one corner and hide the purse beneath them. There, you'll come back for it once you've made your deal with this Rawatayan. You're almost starting to feel better about it, too. As Wataru walks into the tavern, the memory fades, and you find yourself once more looking at his corpse.
Come along now. I'll guide you through the wheel.
Shodi's lantern clings softly as she drags it through the clustered essence, harvesting a lost soul. Well, well, well. So we know where... Well, we know a lot of things now, which is great. And we also know that there's a lot of undead around here, which is less great. What is that? That's Obsidian's ball. I'll take it. Which is less great. But we're also out of time, which is the worst. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pillars of Eternity 2. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.